field and a backflip amidst the flashing lights.
What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y acuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la echo mi español muy malo. Mi inglés te la quiero tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my energy.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jacob deGrom will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, man, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
Now at the plate is Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one off today. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Simeon over to his left. One away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Next to hit is Jorge Polanco. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point.
That's the ball low.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And there's out number 2. And now Ryan Braun. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heat.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Ronaldo Lopez gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers and draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
At the plate, number 19, second baseman. He will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me, they are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's another 2-2.
Got a full count.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. He's right there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. So here's Yoan Moncada. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Good.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Moncada hits a little over the 270 mark. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turning double plays hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio digging in now. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's by him for strike 1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. bring up Aaron Judge. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. He's got it, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting 6. No left field.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready now is Marcus Semien. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. The A's lead this one 1-0. Batter will be Luis Robert. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
DeGrom
Outside.
has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's wide, 2-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3-0 to him now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here. And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Three-two pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to stand in is Andrew Vaughn. First chance for him here with the man on following the leadoff walk. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Judge is over a few steps toward the line, and he
The catcher, Zach.
next it'll be Zach Collins. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Runner goes. Strike called. Now to throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. When the stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
No, that's the ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and they're on 2 away. Stepping in is Jackie Robinson, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Jorge Polanco. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's low.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. And the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jimmy Fox. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Gary Carter.
Now at the plate, Gary Carter, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And That'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they're up 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Just an absolute bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. High and deep to center field. Looking up Acuna. And it's gone. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. And that one got a piece of it.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
And stepping in, Craig Biggio. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Yastrzemski leads off first with 1 away. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting.
2 down with a runner at first, and in the bat next is Luis Robert. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And it's fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 one more time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
when it left his bat. I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Right side, fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Digging in will be number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, number 19.
First delivery to him. Fly ball out to straightaway left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First offering.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Zach Powers, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back to right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the White Sox move ahead 2-1. And now, Jackie Robinson.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Strike taken up in the zone.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Hit Wheatley back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Carter gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in once again is Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ready with another 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
To the plate now, Yoan Moncada batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Moncada swings and it's hit very well to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run job by Yoan Moncada, his second home run of the game, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Fouled away. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead it 4-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. Here's big Aaron Judd. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. And Robinson will throw him out, one gone. Next, here is Eddie Rosario. Worked the walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he fouls this one off. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit well on the ground to front. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate now, Jimmy Fox swinging a little blooper to center. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second as the leaders cut to 4-2 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, viewer. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out now.
Reggie Jackson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fouled off. Fox leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Sean Murphy is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Striding forward now is the DH, Craig Biggio. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 17.
Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now at the plate, here is Andrew Vaughn. And their runners at the corners now. So take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In comes Judge, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The slider there gets a swing and miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Zach Collins will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. 0-1 the count. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Jackie Robinson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 4 and the A's 2. Emil Malenka enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 15.
Stepping up is Ronald Acuna. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Leading up,
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swinging a
Acuna.
ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now back, number 19.
Next up for the A's, number 19. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Debo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Matt Chapman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 1-1. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. A line shot to third base. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's no run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First offering. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit at third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bruce Sutter comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
He's set. Here it comes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Braun has hit more than 450 homers in his career, and he's been launching them out of the park since the day he stepped onto a big league field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Yohan Moncada stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. Hit hard up the middle. Simeon's got it to second for 1. Over to Fox. They get a post, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Kyle Frick will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Leading up for the A's, the right fielder, Aaron
Ramon Laureano is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Laureano retired, and there's one away. Now to bat, Eddie Rosario grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not shortstop. Marcus Semien.
Now into the box, Marcus Semien. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And now the first pitch. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Bouncer up the middle. Right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Ramon Laureano stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 22.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Simeon's there. Pull on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Craig Biggio, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a liner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. On to first, and a great play there by the A's third baseman. And as a legendary Bay Area voice may have said, holy Toledo. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Show Track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. In now, Luis Robert. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. It was a walk in his last trip. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it and may end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Number 57, J.B. Wonderful.
So now to the plate, Andrew Vaughn rolls slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Matt Foster is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. So here is Jimmy Fox, singled in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Jimmy.
Here's the pitch. He pops it up. Yastrzemski coming on, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the catcher, John Murphy.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Acuna digs in now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes. Set to start the 9th in this one. And now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
2-0 now. Here it comes. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Pitch on the way. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Jackie Robinson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 3 for 9. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. The second for 1. On the first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get it?
Yep, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. The White Sox lead 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Garrett Crochet takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
So striding in to start the 9th is number 19. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. In the dirt here. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hand.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutcheon. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a bench hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck out in his first at-bat. Big swing and a miss with the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is thrown.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A three-run shot down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
One-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Oakland used a three-run ninth to help propel them to the win. J.B. Wendelken claims the win out of the pen his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth is to keep it.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Starting in the AL West, Ramon Laureano added 3 RBIs to his total, helping lead the A's to the win over the White Sox 5-4. The Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-4. The Seattle Mariners broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-6. The Rangers defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. The Blue Jays stopped their 6-game losing streak as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 13-9. The Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pummeled the Yankees 8-2. The Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-6. The Braves bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-1. The Nationals starting pitcher, number 45, earned the victory while striking out 11 as the Nationals downed the Cubs 3-2. The Cincinnati Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-6. The Brewers combined for 4 total home runs as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 8-2. The Pirates smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 18 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 10-5. The San Diego Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-0. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.